PapaKennMedia.
Hello everyone, I'm Papa Kenn and welcome to a brand new movie review where today we are going to be reviewing the brand new movie Captain Phillips starring Tom Hanks. And my mom saw it with me, so we're going to be getting some of her thoughts on the movie as well and see what she thinks. And let's get right into it. So Captain Phillips is based on the true events that occurred in 2009 when one of the, I believe it was the Alabama ship, was taken over by Somali pirates. And Tom Hanks plays Captain Phillips, the main character of the movie. And honestly, personally, I think it was probably one of the best movies I've seen all year. It's one of the best movies that's actually come out in a long time, especially in regards to movies that are based on true events. It was just a very good human thriller. Like most thrillers that come out these days are like supernatural things, or they're essentially like based off of one of those episodes you see on TV, CSI or Criminal Minds, like stuff that is based on reality, but it's over exaggerated and just like there's always that glimpse of that can't really be real. But the movie was based on actual events. How much of it is actually accurate to those events, we don't know, but it was just one of those. It was one of the first movies of its kind, other than 42, which was also a great movie. That just it was true. It's based on true life, and I just really enjoyed it. Now, what did you think about the movie, Mom?
I enjoyed it thoroughly, and it was one of the best movies that Tom Hanks has done in a long time, and I really like Tom Hanks.
I agree.
But he was excellent.
I completely agree, and I think we both agreed on one part in the movie. I'm not going to spoil what happens, but the last 5 or 10 minutes of the movie, uh, like what happened, like the way Tom Hanks is acting was just absolutely phenomenal. Like just, I mean, what he portrays is just amazing. Like sitting there, it's like the movie is like it's so thrilling throughout that you think you're going to get sort of like a breath, like you're going to be able to breathe at the end, which you are, but it's like what he's going through. I mean, it almost brought me to tears.
Yes. Very realistic. Very, very realistic.
Like those, like I said, that last 5 to 10 minutes alone, I think is probably going to get him an Oscar this year.
It should. Because he was so believable. It was as though he was truly going through the things that Captain Phillips must have been going through at that point.
Absolutely. And one other thing I wanted to talk about with the movie is the way it portrays the Somali pirates. Now, I mean, they could have gone the easy route with this movie and just made them made them the bad guys, which I mean, they technically are, but just sort of faceless. You don't know anything about them. You don't care. You just know they're the bad guys. But the movie didn't do that. There's substance to these bad guys. You get to know their motivations. You get to know who they are. Especially I remember even during the movie I never got to pronounce his name right. The main pirates, or the main Somali pirate character's name is, it's spelled M-U-S-E, which I would usually say Muse, but what was it? Musi? Musi?
Musi, I think is what they called him.
Yeah, it was Musi, yeah. And it's just, you get to know what's behind these characters, and they become maybe not entirely relatable, but you can see them as human beings. Again, not just these faceless, evil bad guys. In fact, I would say there's probably only one of the four pirates I would say is about as close to the definition of just being pure evil as you
Yes.
could get. Like the rest of them, they have a human side to them. They're conflicted, whereas the other one of the pirates is just ruthless and I think kind of just flat out insane, really.
Yes. I totally agree. I do.
Was there anything else about the movie you'd like to mention? Like any particular scene you thought was especially effective, or just any other thoughts you'd like to say about it?
That I really don't know. But I'm like you, the last 5 minutes of the movie the things he did, which you can't really say because you give the movie away.
Exactly, and it's one of those things that when you see the movie, you need to experience it because, I mean, even if they knew what happens going in, it's like, it would still be a very emotional scene to go through. But it's like, it's not until you, like, it just comes.
Yes, but that's when you really see the part that Tom Hanks plays, or Captain Phillips, that shows that it's probably what he really did go through, the things that he did, and his reactions just would be like you would think that is really what someone would do in that situation, and not just something that they made up to make the movie better.
Right.
In my opinion.
I completely agree. And with that, everyone, it should be obvious by now, but we highly recommend this movie. It is just amazing. It's a great thriller, and it's, even though I'm not doing like scales anymore, I would say if I were doing them, this would easily be a 5 out of 5. It is a great movie and not one that will disappoint you at all, unless you're expecting like some supernatural elements, which if you are, you're kind of stupid. All right, well, Mom, thank you very much for coming on and reviewing this movie with me, and hopefully might be able to catch you on video again sometime.
Maybe.
Oh, and one other thing, everybody, if you want to see some amazing and delicious cakes, you'll only be able to see them, unfortunately, but go to the address I'll put here below. It is Mom's Facebook page. It's called Cakes by Sue and Lindsay 2, which is mostly just by Sue now. But she makes amazing cakes. You all should go check it out, like the page, because seriously, she does amazing work. She makes absolutely beautiful, fun, and very colorful cakes. You will not be disappointed.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. And I'm not just saying that because I'm her son. It's a well-known fact. All right, well, everyone, thank you very much for watching this review, and I'll see you next time.